Good afternoon, and hopefully I'm going live. Not sure yet, but we will see. If anybody can see me, please can you give me a thumbs up just to let me know I'm not talking to myself, which I do on a frequent basis anyway. Good afternoon from a wet, windy and Grimgrots grimy south coast of the UK, my small part of the world. My name's Cary. I'm one half of Two Big Girls Crafting, and I've got my camera in a position that I really don't know quite where the camera is. So I'm not sure where I'm supposed to look. Anyway, the season of gifting is coming to us very shortly, and I don't know about you, but my family's growing up. My children are nearly 40 and 23, so in that age range. So Christmas gifts are a little trickier, particularly for my son, who's the world's hardest person to buy for. But I have nieces and nephews and all sorts, particularly who are in that age range. They're young adults. We do have two littlies in the family, which is fun because I get to go to toy shopping. I don't know about you, but I love toy shopping. So back to why we're here. I thought I'd share with you a really easy gift present. I don't know quite what to call it. I don't know if I'm going live or not. I keep refreshing the laptop and I am reliably informed I'm going live. So, maybe not. It's not coming up on my laptop. I don't know. It says that you're live. Who knows what's going on? I don't. Anyway, and breathe. So you don't want to look at me. What you want to do is see what I can make. So I've come up with this little gift card. It's very simple. It's not tricky at all, but I do think it's quite a nice way to give something. Money, gift card, cinema tickets, anything like that. Somebody has joined me, so I am not on my own. Okay, so I'm going to switch round and put you down so you can see where I'm coming from. Let's get the camera in the holder. Let's put the battery cable back in so that we don't lose power halfway through. There. So there's my hands. Hi, Andrea. Let's pop the other light on so that it's a little bit brighter down here. Is that a little bit brighter? Yeah. Okay, so what have I got? I'm going to start with a piece of cardstock. Now, if you are in the UK, I have the measurements here. I had to write them down so I didn't forget. So I'm going to bring out my trimmer. And I'm going to start by taking my piece of A4 and cutting it at 14.85 centimetres in a portrait position. And then I'm going to rotate my cardstock and cut it at 25 centimetres. Now if you're... Hi! Hi, Jenny! Okay, so as I said, it's 14.85 that way and 25 that way. Thank you for joining us, Jenny. And we're going to score at 5 centimetres. When I can get there. So 5, this is in a landscape orientation. We're going to score at 5, 12.5. 15 and 17.5. Now, if you are in America, The measurements are a piece of cardstock that measures 4 1/4 by 10 inches, and you score at 2, 5, 6 and 7 inches. Here in the UK we have metric, so it's 14.85 by 25 centimetres, score at 5, 12.5, 15 and 17.5 centimetres. And then, hi Carmela! And then we're going to take our bone folder and we are going to reinforce all our score lines. So I do the first and the third first, and then I do the second and the fourth in the opposite direction. So basically we're going to score we're going to go mountain, valley, mountain, valley. And that's going to become our gift card holder. And then we're going to fold it all down, make sure it all fits neatly together. Get those score lines working a treat. Nice and tidy. So this is going to be our pop-up piece, and we're going to need some tear and tape. I like tear and tape. You can use glue, you can use red tape, whatever you like. And we're just going to place tape there. So we have the first smallest panel, big panel, 2 little panels and another big panel. So we're going to fold it over along this second score line. We're going to put our tape there, and then we're going to take the tape off. And we're going to fold back like that so that we create that shape. Okay, now I can find a gift card, and my gift card is going to sit in there. Now if you're doing a ticket or cash or something else, you can adjust this cut that we're about to create. This can be any size you like, but what I'm going to do is bring in my trimmer, and I'm going to line it up with the, I don't know if you can see, hang on, let me see if I can see myself on, no, it's still not coming up on the laptop.
If you click on, go to the going live in 15 minutes.
Hang on.
Where the red circle is round your picture, click on there, it'll take you to the video.
Oh, I don't have a red circle. Oh, not to worry, not to worry. All I'm doing is I'm going to use the guide on my trimmer here to this grey line. I'm just going to pop that up, the fold we've just created, the sealed panel, to there. I'm then going to take my trimmer blade and move it along. I'm doing this by eyeball so that I've got a slot. Now, can you see that? I've created a slot there, but I need to make it a little longer so that it is equal-ish with there. That's a little better. Then I'm going to take my scissors and just snip down to release that piece. As I said, this panel could be any width you like. So let's just open it up, and that is where my gift card will sit. Oh, it's going all the way through because I forgot to put tape along there. Oh, bless me. It's one of those days. Of course you need to put tape all the way to the bottom. So let's go back, refresh. We're going to put some tape along there. we're going to retape this piece here and here. I'm sorry. There we are. Let's try this again, shall we? So we'll seal this piece up. So that now isn't going to open up. It's solid. And let's place the gift card in there. So it's now not going to fall through because it's stuck in. As you can see there, there's plenty of space. You could cut it all the way to the very edge and perhaps get a another note or a ticket or something in there. So we now have our little envelope. So it's that easy. So now the fun part starts. I've chosen this paper, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate the two outside panels. So this one and this one. And let's work out what sizes we need. I do believe we're going to need 4.5 by 14.4 and 7 by 14.4. So let's start by cutting this piece of beautiful pattern paper. This is from the, I want to call it Forest Friends, but I don't think that's what it's called actually. Let's see what it's called. I don't have very much of it left. All bits of it are used. A Walk in a Forest. It's the paper where Stampin' Up, if you buy it, are donating £2.50 from every purchase of the paper. So let's cut that at 14.4, and then we're going to need a panel that is 7 centimetres and a panel that is 4.5 centimetres. I'm not going to get rid of it because I will use some on the inside as well, but to start with, let's just put these panels on. So I like to leave a nice little border around the edges, and like that. I'm going to grab my liquid glue. I like liquid glue, it gives me wiggle room. That's come out lots there. We don't need it all there. Let's brush it across a bit.
Katie said she didn't even get a notification that was going live.
And there we go. Didn't get notification. Oh, I'm sorry. Good afternoon, Katie. Good afternoon, Kay. Oh, there we go. Ah, there we are. Now, let's put these two panels on. And I have picked a stamp set to do some sentiments and some pretties on it. So we now have our lovely little envelope, which our gift card can fit in. Just like that. So I'm going to cut a panel for the small panel for that panel, but I'm going to put a white mat in here, which will be where my sentiment's written. So again, I'm taking the piece of paper, because most pattern paper is double-sided. I think I'm just going to go with that nice green leafy pattern, because it kind of goes with this, doesn't it? Well, it would do. Let's put the lid on the ink that before I drop it. So this panel should be 14.4 wide. Yep. So I need a piece that is 4.5 and a piece that is 7. So basically I've cut 2 of each side for this. Now I have a question. Do I put the green on the inside Or do I use the same pattern again on the inside? Same or different? Oh no. Red berries. Ooh, making double pocket treat holders. They sound interesting. Don't forget to share pictures so we can all have a look. So, who's going to go first? Which shall I have? The red berries or the green with the white sprigs on them? I can't decide. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a mouthful of water while I'm waiting. I hope you all had a good weekend. We had a nice team chat on Saturday morning with our small but perfectly formed team, introducing some new members, which was lovely, and discussing what our plans are for next year. Who knew this new year would arrive so quickly? Not me, that's for sure. I really don't believe that Christmas is only 4 weeks away. It's just far too soon for my eyes. Okay, I'm making an executive decision because nobody's letting me know what they like. I'm going to go with the same as the outside. I like this paper. I like the red berries. Most of all, I like this style of card because I think it's fun. It's easy to do. Particularly when you remember to put the adhesive across the bottom panel when you stick it together the first time. Oh, look at that. Splodge of glue, but that's okay because we're going to put panel right there. So we're going to leave that. And now we're going to measure this panel here. This is 7.5, just as I thought it should be. So I need a piece of white card. Oh, do I want white? I like white with it. I think I like white with it. Or would I like vanilla? Oh no, I've got decisions here. Oh, these choices are hard to keep up with, I tell you. No, we go vanilla. Do you know what? I think we will. We're going to cut a panel that is 14.4 by 7 centimetres. So where we're going to write our sentiment. We're going to need that in a minute. There, that's where we're going to put it. So we have a nice thing. Okay, so this is the stamp set I decided to use, simply because the dies that go with it are rather gorgeous. These are called the Christmas Classics, and these are the dies. You have this beautiful filigree there, but I do believe that will be too big for that. But what you also get is this rather gorgeous panel and a panel to put on the inside for your sentiment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some gold foil. There, because I'll rummage around and find some. Is that going to be big enough? Yeah, that's big enough. And I'm going to take a piece of vanilla, because that's going to bear my sentiments are going to go. And we're going to pop this through the machine. How am I going to get that through the little one? If I do it nice and neatly, we might get that through. So let's make this 9 centimetres. I know that's as much as the mini machine will take. So we can place that on there. Now, when you use gold foil or other, how can we put it? Things that are going to be open to indentations, I like to use a strip of copy raffia paper over the top. I've just made that far too small, so let's find another piece of scrap. I'm only using scrap paper. These are excess printed templates from classes. So we're going to place that on top of there before we put it through the machine. And this helps protect the rest of the glimmer and the glimmer that's going to be cut from getting any scratch marks off of your plate onto it. So let's put that sandwich together. Grab my little mini cut and emboss. Double check that I have actually got it in the right place still, and whip that through quickly. This is where the mini machine comes into its own. For small jobs like this, it's brilliant. Oh. So there's our panel, and we're going to pop that to one side. Oh, isn't that beautiful? It all comes out so nicely. And then we're going to put the sentiment piece through. I'm getting in a right old mess, aren't I? I'm a messy muppet anyway. I'm not the most organised of worker. So there we go through. Roll it through. And we have our sentiment strip. What I was just thinking, I think I'd quite like to put some red berries on there. So I'm going to take that strip of card that I have left over from making my panel, and I'm just going to, I'm not worrying about the rest of it. All I'm after are the little the berries, because I'm going to stick those onto my gold panel. So let's make our little E sandwich. Did you know that when you use this mini machine, you have to create a letter E so that it's, I'm hoping you can all see the E, so that it goes through with ease. The E for ease. Keep going, Cary. You got this. There we go. Okay, let's get this out of the way. And now we're going to very carefully take this out and remove our plates. Put the rubbish to one side and grab our scissors and our gold panel, and I'm going to just work out which way round it is, so I stand a chance of getting that's the right way. So I'm going to snip off these little berries, take my glue, just put a little dab of glue on there, pop the berry on and keep doing that. So keep doing. I think this is a labour of love, but I'm hoping it'll be worth it. The glue. So are you all finished with your Christmas cards? I know some people who've even written them all out ready to post so that they get their Christmas out bang on the beginning. Oh, little blighter flew away. Do you send yours out on the 1st of December? My dad and my nan always used to.
My mum does.
I think lots of people do. If you'll know me, you'll know I'm not the best at getting anybody a card out. Am I still live?
Yes.
Yes, hopefully. Here we go. So you can decorate this as much or as little as you like. I'm going for a bit of a splashy one, a bit all out there. Simply because I thought I'd like to use these beautiful dies. So, but it is a little bit fussy of me putting the red on, but I think it'll be worth it. There we go. Because they've been die cut out, so long as you keep the positioning in the right place, they should fit on a treat. There we go. The last couple. I do like a little bit of making things difficult for myself. Well, no, they're not. It's not difficult. I mean, making work for myself. That's what I was thinking, really. There we go. You could put gems on there. You could do all sorts. But what I am going to do, now that I've got them all stuck on, is bring in my wink of Stella and just give them a little bit of sparkle, because it is sparkle season. Not sure if this will show up on the screen, but from where I'm sitting, these are really sparkly. There we have it. Okay, so next we need to take our sentiment panel, put the dies over there so I don't lose them, and let's find our sentiments. I think I'm going with Season's Greetings. I'm hoping it fits in there. Oh, it's a little bit that's a very tight fitting. Oh, excuse me. Let's take that. I'm going to use, I'm not actually going to use black ink at all. I'm going to use early espresso. But first of all, let's pick the stamp up. Let's ink it up. Tap, tap, tap. And let's stamp it on our grid paper. And double check by using the aperture left from the die that yes, it will fit just. We have to be a bit careful. So let's line that up, ink this up again. It's a beautiful die, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. I think this set is beautiful. And we're going to go slightly at an angle. 1, 2, 3. Fingers crossed. There we have it. There it is. I think this looks handwritten, but not by me because my handwriting's nowhere near that good. Okay, let's pop that to one side and we'll put that out of the way for the moment. And we'll bring our gift card back. So I'm going to place some wet glue on the back. Top tip, when you're using foil and wet glue, keep the glue on the inside so that it doesn't leak out the edges. And don't overdo it. And once it's down, try not to move it too much. So there we go. That's it. I got a little bit on the side there, but don't panic. We'll deal with that. So that's going to go on there. like that. But now we need something to wrap around it to tie. So I've got, I had, where has it gone? I moved it. Why is it when I put something down it disappears for days? Hang on a second. I don't want twine, I want some of the beautiful soft ribbon that I found the other day. Where has it gone? Oh, oops. There it is. I knew I had it somewhere nearby. Yes, I work in a mess. So this is real red and burlap ribbon combo. Now this, I mean the real red's lovely, but this burlap is so soft. It is absolutely gorgeous. So what my thoughts were, I would cut a length about yay far. And I'm going to position it in the middle. Hold that down. Get my trusty tear and tape. Let's get these lines as neat as I can. Put a little strip of tear and tape on the top panel. Lay that over. So that's now stuck neatly there. Because this is quite a solid ribbon, the tape won't show through. So all I'm going to do is turn it over and place some more tape to secure the ribbon over the back panel. Get rid of that bit there. Come on, out you come. Why do you always find bits when you don't want them? And there. So we now have a closure. So we can just tie a knot or a bow, whatever you like to do. Quite like a knot, but at the bow for the moment. And then I'm going to place this on there. I think I'm going to, shall we go flat or shall we go 3D? Oh, decisions. Flat, I think. Let's use some more tear and tape on here. I like tear and tape. It's super easy to use and strong, which is always what you want when you're putting something down. Okay, so make sure we got that in the right position. Use our grid paper to line up and place that like that. And I've just realised that there is some little bits in here that I haven't removed. And over here. Okay, so that's the outside. We've got a closure there. We can just tie a knot, and then when it opens, our gift card pops up. So let's get rid of some of this rubbish and just do some stamping for the inside now. Okay. We don't want season's greetings, we've already said that. Let's find something else. What have we got? Merry Christmas, or peace on earth. Merry Christmas, tidings of comfort and joy. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes the best way to do it is to actually get the sentiments and just kind of position them on there. Quite like that. But I have had another idea. I am going to go for that grab another block. I'm going to do that. And what did I say I was going to put on? Season tidings of comfort and joy. Can go there. Let's grab another block. So we're going to take that. We're just going to lay that there. We're going to go with the early espresso again for the sentiment. Tap, tap, tap. And lining this up on the grid paper helps me to keep it kind of straight. It doesn't guarantee it, but it helps. And then I'm going to take this ferny, I don't know what you call it, pine tree thing, piece. And I'm going to grab the, oh, what colour green? I know, shaded spruce. Of course, it's at the bottom of the pile, right the other side of the desk. Where else would it be? Oh, have I got it? Shaded spruce. Let's just ink this up. And we're just going to put some sprigs in the corners. Just to give it a little something something. And again at the top. I think that looks quite nice. I'm quite happy with that. Bring back the inside and stick that down. And there we have it. I will put the measurements in the comments and hopefully try and pin them so that you can see where they go. So now we have our gift card or ticket or money holder. Spend a little bit more time than I did. Pine fronds. Yes, that sounds good to me, Hallie. Pine fronds. So we've got some sparkly berries. We've got a bit of gold. Neat, tidy. Will fit in a standard C6 envelope for those who wish to post. Open it up. You have plenty of room if you wish to decorate it more complexly. And you have your gift card popping up. Like I say, simple, easy, fun. You could use other ways to close it. You could make a belly band. You could use magnetic or Velcro pieces to hold it closed. You could turn it up that way and decorate it so that it goes in that portrait orientation rather than a landscape. Choices, choices. We do like a few choices. I quite like the idea of putting that there with a bit of twine, but I don't know where the twine is. Where's the twine? Oh, not there. I thought I had that handy as well, but obviously not. Got white, I got gold. Oh, I've got a bit of gold. That's what we could use. We could use a little bit of gold twine to close this off. So keeping it closed there, pulling our twine up into a knot, doing a little bow with that, rather than the big ribbon. There we have. You could trim those shorter. Do anything you like with it, really. I actually quite like that, so I'm going to trim that off of there and that off there. But put them back with the ribbon because they'll be good for another thing. And there you have it. Gift card sorted. Anyway, that's all from me this week. I do hope you've had a nice time, and if you have any questions or queries, please ask. I'm always happy to help. And my question to you, what would you like to see me do next week? Do you want more gift packaging, gift cards ideas, or would you like a card or a technique or a fun fold? Please comment and let me know, and I will do my best to help you. Anyway, that's all from me. Take care, look after yourselves. Bye.